Hi everybody, it's a Geodoctor here coming at you from the Geodoctor's office today. Today I decided I would come to you and I wanted to do for you today a review of Dr. Cranky's new book, Styrene Stars. I just got done finishing this book just, maybe 5 minutes ago, and I really just wanted to do a review of Styrene Stars and break it down for you guys as to what you're going to find in the book, the content of the book, how the book is written, and maybe just some of the exciting things that'll be waiting there for you. Okay, Styrene Stars is a very simple book, but extremely enjoyable to read. A few videos back, I did a video on inspiration, and during that time I told you guys that much of my information concerning this hobby has come through reading. I get 5 magazines every month, and I read through them twice each magazine, and I try to put my hands on as many books as I can concerning modeling and the hobby, in the hopes to stretch out my knowledge base. Styrene Stars, and I'll be straight up and honest with you right now, is not a how-to build models book. I don't think that was Dr. Cranky's intention right from the start. I think what Dr. Cranky wanted to do, and he has done it exceptionally well, he wanted to bring to you and I an enjoyable read about artists. And when you read about these artists, there's 22 of them featured in the book. The book has got, I believe, 132 pages to the book. And the book basically breaks itself down in the following way. You're going to get a page, maybe a page and a half from each of the builders, and those are autobiographical. They're going to talk about how they got in the hobby, who influenced them in the hobby, how long they've been in the hobby, and their particular tastes. And since, you know, our forum here basically deals with model cars, you're going to find that without exception, all these guys are model car and model truck builders. One of the most enjoyable things that I found in reading this is that these are just regular guys like you and I. They're not artists. They've not gone through an automotive college to graduate with degrees in car design. Some of them, like Dr. Cranky, have had some art school in college. Helps them to put together colors and that, but there's nothing really special that's going to set these guys aside from you and I, other than the fact that they keep at the hobby. They keep building and building and building hundreds of kits, and eventually all of this designs itself into a master builder. And I think that's what the book is really going to emphasize to you, that building models is just that. If you want to be good at it, you've got to buy and you've got to build models. And if you can get yourself, as many of these builders say, into clubs or forums or communities like what we have here on YouTube, you're just going to expand your knowledge exponentially. I mean, you're just going to grow as a builder, and the hobby will become that much more enjoyable. Going back to what I was saying, when I was trying to do my inspiration video, I simply said, because I know a lot of guys are not big readers, and maybe 132 pages would intimidate you. I said, well, you know, sit it by the porcelain throne, and any book that is, and just leave it there. And I guarantee you within 2 or 3 weeks, you're going to get through a fairly good-sized book surprisingly quickly. So I did that with Dr. Cranky's book. I purposely brought it in, sat it next to the porcelain throne where I rule over my kingdom, and I ordered this book day one that it came out. Got it right away from Dr. Cranky. Thank you so much, sir. And it took me 11 days. In 11 days, I had read 132 pages. Now, when I say I had read 132 pages, I would say 50% of the book is writing. You're going to get, like I say, maybe a page and a quarter of autobiography of each of the builders. You're probably going to get a page to a page and a quarter of their top 10 list of what models they enjoy building and why. And I found that rather interesting because they're very diverse. They share a lot of the same models that you and I enjoy building. But one thing that did jump out and surprise me was the amount of Tamiya models that make the top 10 list on these guys' charts. And I've never built a Tamiya kit because I find them very, very cost prohibitive. I mean, they're an extremely expensive kit to buy. But they're motorcycles and they're cars, you know, they're Ferraris, Lamborghinis, etc. It's very encouraging now. I guess you could say they've kind of whet my taste buds to maybe someday making the plunge into a Tamiya model. The other 50% of the book is exactly what all modelers would like. Pictures. And beaucoup eye candy, my friends. You've got half of this book has got some of the nicest models that any one of us could ever hope to enjoy. And not overdone either. Maybe just one of each of their top 10, maybe one of just each of their top 5 in some cases. So therefore, this is a book that is an extremely light reading book. It's an easy reading book. It's an enjoyable book. I think the reason you're going to enjoy it is because you can relate to the builders. It is our hobby. It's our passion. And the eye candy. So what more could a modeler want? Like I say, Dr. Cranky is not set out to do a how-to book like he did in his first book. This is really just a pleasurable read. Dr. Cranky, thank you so much for doing this book. Thank you so much for showcasing these 22 modelers. Might I say, I hope in the future to see maybe a Styrene Stars 2 or 3. I know of many, many modelers right here in the YouTube committee, or community rather, who could fit into one of these books, and that just might be a new avenue you just might want to investigate. You know, just grabbing up some of the more premier modelers here in the community and doing some of their work. Again, highly recommended reading for everyone out there. If you don't have the book, spend the money. You know, $25, $29 for a book, very affordable book. Believe me, books are expensive. I know. I've got $13,000 invested in my library right now, and it grows and grows every day. So that is the GeoDoctor's review of Styrene Stars. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope it encourages you to buy the book. To Dr. Cranky, Virgil, I thank you so much for your effort, and I hope it pays off in a big way for you, my friend. It's a delightful read. So, until next time, this is the GeoDoctor signing off from the GeoDoctor's office. Please, please stay healthy. Enjoy your modeling. God bless you. Bye, y'all, for now.